Time had become an illusion for the town, and something was escaping. But what was it? Part 1. Endless night. In a town where snowflakes slowly fell to the ground, the moonlight wrapped everything in a silver veil. There was a sound that everyone could hear. It was said that the legendary endless night was near. Every year around this time, the townspeople would notice a disappearance. After hours of silence in the evening, no matter which door they knocked on or which street they walked down, the missing person never returned. One night, there was a man walking alone in the sharp moonlight. His name was Lucas. In the pitch-black night, he was walking to the edge of the town, determined to uncover the secret behind the disappearances. But as he neared the town's border, it felt as if an invisible force stopped him. He felt the air grow even colder, and the wind did not stop. He was following a trail, but what was it? Instead of moving forward, he turned his back and started walking toward the town. Then he began to hear a ringing hum in his ears. At that moment, the cold that had surrounded the town no longer felt like just air. It felt like a presence. He closed his eyes and tried to sense the source of this power, but everything was so silent, almost as if death itself had arrived. Part 2. The secrets deepen. As Lucas made his way back to the town, he heard a distant sound, a scream. His heart began to race. At that moment, the door of the old church in the town square appeared to be slightly ajar. This was the place everyone feared. It was the only place that held the memories of the missing. He didn't dare enter, but he found his steps leading him toward it. Behind the stone walls of the church, something of great depth awaited. That night, Lucas decided to visit one of the elders of the town. The old man was the only one who knew the town's secret. When Lucas knocked on his door, an old bookish smell filled the air. The man told him that the spirits of the missing never found peace in this town. But it wasn't a curse. It was a choice. A choice that had altered the very souls of the townspeople, and Lucas needed to learn it. Part 3. Whispers in the Shadows. The next day, Lucas decided to venture deeper into the town. He walked toward the dark depths of the forest. He could hear whispers between the trees, but no one was around. It was the echo of the town's cursed past. The voices told him that something awaited near the river. When he reached the riverbank, he paused for a moment. A silhouette appeared on the surface of the water, staring back at him. In the water, he saw figures of people who had disappeared from the old town. But these people weren't alive. The darkness within them was there to bury the town's secrets. And at that moment, a voice from the depths of the river called to Lucas. But he had yet to understand what lay beneath the waters. Part 4. Lost Time. One day, there was commotion in the town square. The townspeople were searching for a missing child. However, no one realized that the disappearance of this child was the final link in the chain. Everyone thought the missing were just names. But in truth, every disappearance was a loss of time. Time had become an illusion for the town. Lucas had lost time as well. But there was something strange. The missing would return, but they would never be the same. They would only stare with vacant eyes. Some of them could no longer remember who they once were. Everything was blurring together. A thought began to form in Lucas's mind. Time was flowing into the dark depths of the river. Something was escaping, but what was it? Part 5. The Final Light. Lucas decided to leave the town. However, a light rising from the depths of the forest outside the town stopped him. The town was now a place where the missing existed only to leave traces behind. There, beings searching for time itself remained. Lucas knew that there was only one chance for him to escape this place, but the light kept drawing him in. What lay beyond that light? Could he truly escape? Time had been lost, the town had been lost, yet the fear within Lucas was drawing him closer to the end.